Greetings, fellow babies. First, I need to make a couple of explanations. Number one, I didn't record a video and post a video yesterday. I apologize because I work a lot sometimes, and yesterday was just not doable for me to sit down and do a video. I was kind of exhausted when I got home. And number two, you may notice a little bit different setting here. I am recording the videos today with my computer, with my new computer and my new webcam and all that stuff. Because Lindsay is away with her mom for the day. They're doing some necessary wallpapering at her mom's new house. So they've been gone all day. So I was like, yeah, let me just play around with my new equipment. With that long explanation out of the way, I'd like to get started with a new Steven Universe review. First off, I'm going to review yesterday's episode. It was Steven's birthday, and it's an interesting episode how we taken like an old concept that was in the original episodes and kind of like set it in the present situation of the series, in which Steven kind of discovers a new lesson through his powers, basically kind of screwing up with the powers. And actually, almost this episode feels like a callback to So Many Birthdays, which in that episode, Steven kind of untaps his aging power and almost kills himself by accident by aging himself to death. With the gems trying to deal with it. This time around was the reverse situation where he de-aged himself by accident, with Greg and Connie trying to fix things. And let's see, yeah, it basically starts off with him trying to impress Connie by aging himself unnaturally, just by forcing it, and of course through like Amethyst warnings. Don't do that. He keeps doing it anyway. And you see, with gem aging powers, it can be like a rubber band. Everything is fine for the moment, but after a while, it's going to snap. And the situation is... Oh, excuse me, I left Facebook on. There we go. And he accidentally turns himself into a baby. Of course, the gems don't know what to do with that, which is a funny joke and is pretty believable. Why would they know how to take care of a human infant? Although it is a little distressing, that means that kind of makes all that adorable, wonderful fan art of the gems with baby Steven not canon. I mean, they obviously probably knew him as a baby, but they're not baby people, which is kind of funny. Like, Pearl doesn't want this like puking blob on her, and Garnet doesn't know anything either. Just hey, look at me blink. Blah. That didn't do it. Okay. Oddly enough, Amethyst seems to be the one who is a little bit the most comfortable, which goes into the fact that she's always been kind of the most human of the three crystal gems. And then of course it's Connie that ends up reaching him by telling him, like, look, no matter what age you appear to be, I know who you are, and I'll always be there for you. And this, of course, reaches Steven, and the next morning he shapeshifts himself back into who he is, or re-ages himself, however. And of course, at the end, even he does show a little emotional growth. Therefore, a whisker shows up on his chin, which means he might be getting ready to grow. And there's an interesting visual where we see pictures of him every year for his birthday, and he pretty much stopped around 9, looking kind of the same, which is sort of a joke on the show. And I think Connie's reaction to him being 14 was very similar to the fandom's reaction, which is a great way to use Connie, as always. Like, she's always been kind of like this avatar for the fandom, without the cyberbullying. And the excuse me. So once she like reaches him, he's able to, kind of just naturally just let it go. And I hope that means we'll see Steven grow a little bit within the series. Because one of the things I always liked about Adventure Time is they've let Finn grow naturally to the show. I think he started at 12, and I believe he's 16 or 17 now in the show. Although, granted, he doesn't look that much different. He's been aging as a character, but he still looks like the same, uh, you know, pill with legs and arms. But hopefully we'll get to see Steven grow a little bit. And his design, I thought, his 14-year-old self looked really good. It looked still within the character. It didn't seem too out of what we're used to. And Zach Allison, I want to do a shout out for. He did some really good voice work and acting in this episode. Because he plays normal Steven. He plays a more adult Steven, or older Steven, I should say. He does that very casually. And of course, he does baby Steven as well. So yeah, he did. Yeah, he did more than what he normally has to do in the show, and boy, it was really good work. I like this episode a lot. It's a nice, good character episode. Very a lovely in joke about Estelle, if you catch it, and I just there's sometimes episodes I enjoy just watching the characters. In fact, frankly, nothing could have happened in this episode, and I would have been totally cool with watching them celebrate his birthday all episode. I mean, I would have been fine with that. So what did you think? Leave a comment below. If you never seen me before, don't be afraid to like and comment on this video, as well as check out my links below where you can buy my published works. I think that's it for now, so push the button, Lindsay. Oh, right. Let me just push the button there.